Alright, now to bring back my party. Here we go. Alright folks, what's going on? Oh, you're those Thors students. What are you doing here? We could come under attack at any time. I suggest you hurry back to base camp where it's safe. Actually, we're here looking for someone. They told the soldiers about the missing civilian and asked if they'd seen him. Missing civilian? Sorry, doesn't ring a bell. Just came back from patrolling the Byroad. Didn't see anyone there at the very least. That could mean he's somewhere in the fortress after all. Let's keep up the search. Thank you both for your assistance. Alright, where'd the bike go? It's gone.
Let's ride.
Roger.
Alright, with that, there's a marker over there, so I guess we go over there. Donuts! Alright, let's see what's going on. Is that really you? I can't find him anywhere. You even came all this way to this scary looking place to find him. I think that's Anton, right? Oh no. Ricky! Where are you? If you're there, say something! Could this be... Yeah, I think this is our guy. Wait, he actually looks kind of familiar. Huh? Who are you? Wait, I know you. You're those students who helped me out a few months back. Come on, don't tell me you've forgotten me. You came to my aid when I was all lost by Auroch's fort. I remember now. That was back during our field study in Byroad. Your name's Anton, right? From Liberal. We saw him in a few other places too. Guess he hasn't been home to Liberal since. We should probably ask him what he's doing here. Well, I think it should be obvious. He's looking for his friend. So you came here looking for a friend you were separated from just before the war broke out? Yeah, Ricky went to Heimdall on his own. And right after that, it got occupied by the Alliance. I've been all over the place looking for him, even to Heimdall Station, but I can't find him anywhere. I'm so sorry, Ricky. Only I had gone with you. I see. That's quite worrying. Yeah. I know as well as anyone what it feels like to not know where your loved ones are. Elise. It's really scary, seeing what's going on over in Crossbell. The last girl to win my heart is still there too. Oh friend, please be okay. A reference. You may have turned me down, but I'll never forget your beautiful smile. Well, regardless, now we know what you're doing here. Still don't think you should be coming to places this dangerous without some type of permission, though. This area could become a battleground at a moment's notice. We should get you back to base camp. I suppose you're right. I can't say I like this place very much anyway. It's not like I'm gonna find Ricky here, so I don't mind coming with you. We'd appreciate that. Let's report back to the Lieutenant General. Uh-oh. Anton is resting in the mess hall at the moment. He's been warned not to cause any more trouble, so he should hopefully behave from now on. I see. You've all done a fine job. Agreed. I couldn't be more pleased with the result. It sounds as though you didn't find him a moment too soon.
What do you mean?
We received a report of an unidentifiable large monster appearing not long ago. Inside Guerrilla Fortress, no less. Unidentifiable? Is it some new species? It must have only just appeared too, because we didn't see anything like that when we were there. Correct on both counts. In truth, this isn't the first time this has happened. We've been receiving reports of strange monsters appearing out of nowhere in various locations for several days now. Could they be cryptids? If their appearance really is due to the chaos in Erebonia becoming greater, could this be happening all over the country? We would like to take care of the problem ourselves, but unfortunately we simply don't have the spare manpower. It pains me to leave them be, but we've no choice until the war situation has settled down to some degree. This is just one more reason Erebonia has become an increasingly dangerous land. I suggest you remain vigilant if you intend to continue your travels. We'll be sure to do so, sir. Good. In lighter news, please take this as thanks for helping us today. Panzer Goggles. What you've done was only possible because you chose to remain neutral. We'll be counting on you if anything else should come up. We'll be happy to help. Feel free to get in touch if you ever need us. Alright, and we finish that up. Now, how about we take a look at that cryptid? Just out of curiosity. I mean, if nothing comes out of this, if it's just impossible to beat, I'll just edit this out. But let's go see. Oh, geez. Hello. You know what, on second thought, we'll leave you for later.
Let's get going.
Roger!
Sorry, just testing to see what the other buttons do. Alright, let's get going. I forgot I was on the bike. Man, this makes traveling a breeze. Alright, let's get going. Oh, something's going on over there. Let's go take a look. Oh, hi. Let me get this out of y'all's way. Speak to you properly. Oh, now here are some familiar faces.
Elisa? Is that really you? Emily, I'm so glad you're safe.
I'm glad we finally found you two.
Long time no see, Nicholas.
Hello there, Milliam. Not even a war can stop you from bouncing off the walls, can it?
What are you guys doing here?
Well, both parties exchanged information. You guys certainly have certainly been busy.
You're behind that ash-colored night everyone keeps talking about. Figures. Class 7 always been pulling off crazy stuff like that thingy.
We're not that bad. You've been setting up those transmission relay devices, right? Yeah, we've been using them to gather intel. I have to say, though, getting by with the bare minimum of ingredients while doing it has been a struggle.
So he says, but we've been having fine dining pretty much every day thanks to his amazing cooking skills. I'm practically eating better than when I was cooking for myself at Thors.
You flatter me.
Oh, can I have any leftovers? Oh, right. We met Teresia back in Byroad. She was really worried about you. So she managed to get home safely then. I'll have to pay her a visit soon.
If you need help with that, we'd be glad to help make it happen. How about it? Want to come aboard? As much as I'd love to give you an instant yes, I can't. I'm sorry. We've still got some business to take care of first. What might that entail?
Well, you kinda caught us while we were getting ready to set up some relay devices around here. This is the last place on our list, actually, so we shouldn't be long. Would you mind waiting until we're done?
Oh, I see. Helping them out with this might make life easier for all of us. We might as well help since we're already here, right? Not to mention, things will go quicker if we, much quicker if we divide up the work. Are you sure?
Thanks. That'd honestly be a huge help. Here you go, Reen. This is your badge.
Relay device 6.
Oh? They're much smaller than I thought they'd be. Well, yeah. They're designed to be attached to orbit lights. We have George to thank for these handy little guys.
His handiwork's as impressive as ever.
That makes sense. This way, the lights can serve as each device's power source.
We'll leave you in charge of setting them up on the lights around this area. Try to set them a roughly equal distance apart. We'll set up our batch up on the road that runs parallel to the Transcontinental Railroad. Then we'll meet you back once we're done. Sound okay?
Roger.
Let's get to it then.
Let's
Alright.
get going.
Roger!
Okay, so got a couple of markers to go off of. Why is this so dark? And thankfully we have the bike to make things so much quicker. Alright, this is where the first one is. Here we go.
There we go. First one down.
Let's get going.
Roger!
Alright, and I guess we'll just set them up as we go along, right? There aren't any, like, off the beaten path, I don't think. Two down. We're making good progress. One question. Okay, nope. Nope. I'm just making sure. Nope. That was like our first one.
Let's get going.
Roger!
Here we go. Halfway done.
Let's ride.
Roger!
And no more here, I guess. Next one's up ahead. 4 down, 2 to go. So the last ones are there and there. Got it.
Let's get going.
Roger!
It's a good thing they don't care about us. 'Cause I feel the same way about them. Last one.
Let's get going.
Roger!
And here we go.
Nicholas and Emily must be done now too. Let's go back and see them.
Please warn me there.
Let's ride.
Hey guys. Well, it didn't warn me back there, but that's what editing's for. Hey, welcome back. Guess if you're here, you're all done?
Yep, it was super easy.
We are.
Yeah, did you, run into any trouble? Fortunately, no. We got all 6 set up without a hitch.
Now the question is whether we set them up correctly or not. No need to worry about that, actually. We have already run a transmission test and everything checked out. We're good to go. Does that mean you're ready to board the Courageous then?
Count us in. Things will be a cinch now that you've got the Blazing Maiden on board. I'll be sure to pull my weight so we can get around to picking up Teresia and Ferris too. Thank you, Emily.
I can't deny that making food on the Courageous has me pretty excited. I'll make sure that everyone on board gets the best meals I can provide.
Now I'm the one who that's excited.
Thanks for joining us, Emily, Nicholas. Alright, and with that, alright, we're actually good to leave. Yeah, that was really it. Though now, we go here. Let's see, what room is it? Right across from me. Now we have the kitchen.
Nicholas, I'm hungry. Can you make me something to eat?
Sure, I don't mind. I think it would be more fun if we made something together, though.
I guess. Okie dokie, I'll help.
Cute. Hello there. And now we have access to our own ingredients anytime we want. So now all the coarse rock salt and assorted grains we need for that single recipe. So with that, where did the other 2 go? Because we picked up one girl. Hey, Fee. Milliam's pretty happy we've got the head of the cooking club on board now. Makes me wonder how Edel's doing. Oh yeah, that's right. We barely picked her up, didn't we? Or no. Hey, who's Edel? Doubt I can play anyone right now. Yep. Let's see. No one here. Look at my little bike. Almost feels like modifying the car in Azure. Alright, let's see. Anything different going on here, George? Oh. Let's see. Nothing new there. Alright, buy you out. Actually, let's open. Actually, we can't. Never mind. Third floor? Well, Elise has moved. She's probably talking to her friend now. Oh, Laura's moved. The addition of Monica to our crew has only served to strengthen my resolve. I will use my blade to cleave open this ship's path to those of all its crew. That is my duty as my father's daughter and one of the caretakers of this ship. There's plenty of room for this ship's crew to expand as well. Our search for new members continues, I suppose. Ever since you brought me aboard, I've been trying to figure out what to do to play my part. So I started thinking about what I was good at, and it hit me. Lunchboxes. Super nice lunchboxes could really lift people's spirits. So I tried to improve my skills and make the best lunchboxes I possibly can. That's an interesting idea. I could see it working for you, Monica. I'm sure everyone will love sampling whatever you come up with. Heck, I'm getting hungry already. Can't wait.
Glad to hear, because I need your help. Would you mind bringing me some really superb dishes for reference?
Superb? Superb how?
Anything that you taste and think, wow, that's superb will do. They'll help me expand my lunchbox repertoire. Given that you carry your own recipe book around everywhere, I thought you'd be the perfect person to ask. What do you say? Willing to help me out?
Well, if it leads to building a better lunchbox, I'm on board. If I stumble onto anything superb, I'll bring it straight to you. Alright. And I feel like that was a use of my time, to be sure. Computer room. Hang on. Oh, okay. Maybe second floor has something?
Hey, Reno. Welcome to the Ranged Combat Training Room.
So this is where they assigned you, huh?
You got it. I've got a thing or two that I think might be helpful for you, and they gave me the perfect place to use them. Recognize this?
Hey, a combat shell.
I snuck a few of them out of the academy with me. I bet you they'll be a great way for your class to train up for whatever you guys and gals end up against.
I could see that.
I've set them up for ranged combat, so they'll be perfect for putting your orbital guns, bows, and staffs to the test against. I'll be here whenever I can, so if you ever want to do some training, just give me a shout.
In this room, you can choose 4 of your allies to practice their ranged combat skills. Only characters that can attack from afar may be used. By defeating the combat shells and completing various tasks, you can obtain special rewards. Alright, let's give it a shot.
I'm so glad to finally have you back, Emily. Now we just need to find Teresia and Ferris. Yeah, I'm sure we will, though neither rain nor shine nor war can dampen the lacrosse club's burning spirit. You said it.
Alright, let's try it. Let's see. Let's bring up... And... 1 sec. B. Let's do it.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
Win without using arts. Got it.
I'll handle it.
That's actually really easy.
Right.
Ooh, this might
my
take a
turn.
while, though. Ow.
Leave this to me.
Let's, use this.
Break.
Okay.
Defense is down.
Got it.
Burst.
Let's get this over with.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Eat that.
No problem.
How close?
Light. Rain upon us. I'll handle it.
Alright, Scud Ripper.
Here I go.
Aha! Said
Right.
it didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Resonant Beat.
Keep it up, everyone.
I'll handle it. Here I go.
Nope.
Too slow.
Right.
Marcus, you get in there.
Ah! They're off balance.
You're done. My turn.
Attack delay, but it doesn't matter.
Now.
I'll back you up.
My turn.
Let's go with...
Here I go.
Nope. Oh, he's going after someone else.
Okay. Ha! It's my turn.
So it says I can't use... Oh, cool. Move without using ours. Can I use my S-crafts? Yeah, so this could be really easy. Let's keep using this.
Break.
I
It
can
only
do
works
this.
for one turn, though.
Fire. Now.
I'll back you up.
Okay.
Okay.
Got him on a delay. Nope, I missed.
Ah!
I'll handle it.
Uh-oh.
Right.
The only one who's going to get hit by that, unless he's trying to heal. No, you don't.
Turn to flames.
Lumberge!
Burn.
I missed. Yeah, he's healing. Not as much as I thought it was going to be.
Now.
You're mine. Leave this to me. Eat that.
I should have defense down. Oh well.
My turn.
Now I can use this better.
Eliminating targets.
And I got him on a delay. There you go, you too. Ow.
Too slow.
It's my turn.
Nail breaker.
Break! They're off balance.
You're done. I'll handle it. Here I go.
We're doing a good couple thousand damage with some of our attacks. This may not work, but it's damage.
My turn.
Slightly more than what he would normally do.
Here I go.
Another attack delay.
I can do this.
Leave this to me. Ha!
I'll handle it. Here I go.
Nope, didn't get him on that one.
No problem.
Here we go.
Now,
Burst.
finish this.
With his defense down, this should be good.
Eat that! Right.
I don't think he'll live to see his next turn.
Now!
Gotcha.
We did it.
That was perfect, Elisa. Let's try to get a few more like that.
Cleared level 1. Nice work. I didn't think this would give you any trouble. Still, I want you to have these. Just a little treat from me to keep you going. Severe materials. I'll pass for the moment. Alright. I think that's all three of the new people. Alright, next stop,
Where do you want to go?
we're going to Legram.
Full speed ahead.
Alright. Okay, let's make a quick stop to the Bracer Guild. Hello there. I've heard about what you're up to these days. You're traveling around on the Courageous gathering information, I believe. As a member of the guild, I'll be happy to do what I can to help, so don't hesitate to call on me. We'd appreciate that. Well, seeing as you were kind enough to offer, you wouldn't have any interesting information for us, would you? Interesting? Well, how about this? As I'm sure you can imagine, the Noble Alliance have wrestled control of all the country's major towns and cities. But lately, there have been a number of people who've started forming small resistance groups and opposing them. Resistance groups? You don't mean... Supposedly, they've been standing up to the army's tyranny and supporting those who are being oppressed. And while this is just my instincts talking, I can't help but wonder whether they might be people you know. That definitely could be. You wouldn't happen to know where any of those people were, would you? Well, considering they've gone this long without being caught, I'd say they're moving from place to place. Your best chance of running into them might be to explore relatively quiet highways. That makes sense. Thank you, Miles. Let's file that nugget away at the back of our minds. Huh. I don't know why I was expecting Toval. Then again, I was expecting Claire at the back there. Huh. Let's see. Here we go. Alright, real quick. Fee, you're up. Now we're going to go up here and into the church. Gotta say a quick prayer, you know? But in reality, gotta recruit someone, and we'll need Fee to do so. And actually find this person. There you are.
Oh, you're back.
Hey again, Vivi. No updates on Linde's whereabouts since we last saw you, huh?
Not yet, at least. I've prayed for her to be okay more times than I can count. I even started watering the plants here for extra Ideos brownie points. And they're still not doing very well. Ugh, I'm useless, both as a gardening club member and as a human being. But I guess it's always been like this. I'm only ever able to do anything because I've got Linde. And now that I don't.
This isn't you.
Fee? You're the kind of person who loves causing trouble and pulling pranks on everyone. Like Edel, me, Linde, even Reen sometimes. You skip classes and even your club meetings, pretend to be Linde to embarrass her and anyone who gets involved. But in the end, you always leave everyone with a smile on your face. Their face. Works with the flowers too. They always look so happy whenever you take care of them. So sitting here alone, praying for someone to solve your problems for you, isn't you. Nobody would be able to stop the Vivi I know from running out and finding Linde herself. Fee's right. And as it so happens, we're flying the Courageous all over Erebonia now. I can't guarantee you'll find her, but if you come with us, there's a chance you'll hear something about where she might be. So what do you say? Are you willing to lend us a hand? You guys. Of course I will. I don't know what's gotten into me lately. But if anyone should go out there and hunt her down, it's gotta be me. Sisters need to look out for each other, right?
Bingo. Welcome to the team, Vivi.
Thanks. You're awfully lucky. It's not every day Erebonia's loveliest lady joins a ragtag band of adventurers like you.
There we go. Just 3 Macmillion. And now over to the training hall. See, right in here. Hello there. Oh, hey guys. Nice to see you managed to find all your Class 7 buddies in the end, Reen. Thanks. Pretty happy about that too. How have things been on your end? Still doing alright? So far so good. I'd like to think I'm making myself useful here in the training hall, doing whatever I can. Not that that's much though. I'm basically just taking care of weapon maintenance and importing more when necessary. Speaking of helping out, actually, Reen told Casper that they were looking for fellow Thors students to fight with them aboard the Courageous. Me? On the Courageous? Well, I'd love to help, especially if Monica is already on board, but... Hey, quick question. Could you use the Courageous to fly over to the west? I mean, theoretically, sure. We could use it to fly anywhere. That's not part of the area we're responsible for, though. We were told to focus all our efforts on the east side of Erebonia.
Honestly, the west is a little too dangerous for us to visit either way.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just figured I might be able to go and see how my family was doing over there, that's all. Oh, that stands to reason. I forgot that you came from a town near the shore over there. I can hardly blame you for being worried. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm sorry, but I'm staying here in Legram for now. I'm hoping I'll get the chance to head over there and check on them myself. Alright, that makes sense. Wonder if we can find out for ourselves whether they are safe or not. I haven't read the latest Imperial Chronicle yet. Seems like a long shot, but maybe there's something in there. It's worth a look at least. Oh, come on. There's got to be something in here that can tell us how Casper's family's doing. Right here, this part. What brings you back here? Casper, hear me out. I know you're worried about things back home, but I think chances are good that your family's just fine. Seriously? What makes you say that? Check out the 6th and 7th pages. Rean gave Casper the Imperial Chronicle. The Chronicle? I haven't read one of these in a while. I'm too busy worrying to actually... Breaking news. Noble Alliance dominates in the West. Excellent news has come in the form of from the Western Front, stating that the Noble Alliance was overwhelmingly victorious in their recent battle and has forced the former Imperial Army to retreat significantly. This marks a landmark achievement in the Alliance's ongoing efforts to put a stop to the rebels. The Army's Press Information Center has issued a statement that half of the former Imperial Army forces in the West have been extinguished, and those that... wait, 6 and 7. Conflict near... Blah, blah, blah. No way. It's actually talking about the coast. And this... That's where you're from, right? We're not exactly able to check on the situation firsthand, so we can't say for sure, but... It says that while the battle started near the coast, most of it took place farther inland. That's kept civilian casualties to a minimum. We take this to be the truth. I'd say your hometown and your family are probably just fine, wouldn't you? It's secondhand evidence, and you can't trust the media nowadays, but it's better than nothing, right? Oh man, thank goodness. Can't thank you guys enough for bringing this to me. I've been worried sick about everyone for so long now that this is a massive weight off my shoulders. I can see the relief in your face. Let this be a lesson to you. Always keep up with the news. Yeah, you might be onto something there. Guess I should be reading the papers now more than ever before. But at least now I don't feel quite as much of a need to get out over to the west to check on everyone. So you got me. I'll join you guys on the Courageous and help out however I can. Welcome aboard. Let's fight for our families together. You bet. And we got Casper. Neat. Alright. So now, let's head to the inn. Oh, geez. You're Cargo, right? Machias's friend? I know you put in a request for help, but what are you doing all the way out here in Legram? Did something happen?
What'd you think happened? A bunch of noble soldiers came busting into the Ost district, and that got us real salty, so we gave them some of the old ba-bang, kapow. But then they got mad at us and turned the tables. They wouldn't give up either, but then Pattery, damn it.
If I parse that correctly, it sounds like he really needs our help with something, and I guess Pattery's in trouble? Allow me to translate. The patrolling soldier's arrogance irritated him and Pattery greatly. In response, they tried setting traps for them using boxes and drum cans in an effort to drive them away. Naturally, this did not go according to plan, as anyone with half a brain would expect.
Marcus, the hell are you doing here? I don't need a dork like you to help me sort this out. I can do it just fine on my own.
Of course, I can tell from the tears streaming down your face that you're off to a flying start. Marcus, I have no idea how you turned what he just said into what you just said, but I'm impressed. Unfortunately for me, I've had to put up with the two of them for a long time now. You pick some things up after a while. I'm fairly sure I know how the rest of this story goes too. When the traps failed to have their intended effect, the soldiers gave chase. As they ran, Cargo and Pattery lost sight of one another, which led to their current quandary.
Yeah, that's right. You're running from him, but then Pattery told me to go on ahead. We were supposed to meet up here, but she still hasn't shown. And we're back. At least we finally figured out what happened. I wonder if this means that the soldiers ended up capturing her, though.
It wouldn't be a surprise with how heavily guarded the capital is. Now I'm starting to worry about her. I'd save your concern. Those two always defy expectations. Don't take a word they say at face value.
What's that supposed to mean?
What is that supposed to mean, Marcus? Cargo, we should make a few things clear. You two definitely specified Legram as the town to meet up in, correct?
That's what I said, didn't I? I mean, we were kind of panicking at the time with the soldiers chasing us and all. But Pattery took out a map and pointed right at the part where Legram is. He said we were meeting at a tiny little place in the boonies where no soldiers would ever even care enough to find us.
Maybe you shouldn't talk about the town like that right in front of all of its residents.
And especially when they're all being nice enough to let you stay here for free.
Still, if they were using a map, how could there be any mistake? They're both Erebonians, so it's not likely they'd end up in different towns.
But that would mean...
One more question, Cargo. Were you both on the same side of the map when you were doing this, or you on opposite sides, facing one another?
Yeah, we were facing each other, so what?
Have you worked something out, Marcus? I think so. When they agreed on their destination, one of them was looking at the map upside down. I doubt she ever even mentioned Legram. She probably pointed to the part of the map and said, "Here." They probably didn't even realize how much of a misunderstanding it would cause. It does sound plausible. Still, if that's the case, then Pattery's gone off to an entirely different town. We should look for a town that fits her description and is on the opposite side of the capital from Legram. Good thing we have the courageous. Okay, we're off to find Pattery. Any objections, Cargo?
Did you work something out? What are you wasting your time here for, then? If you find her, let me know right away. You better promise.
We will. Just stay away from me. You're getting snot everywhere. So, opposite of Legram. Well, I can't pull up a map, so...
Where do you want to go?
So, opposite of... Let's see, they were in Heimdall. And so, opposite would point them around Ymir. It's a little off, but
Leave it to me.
it's also a small little town where no one would dare to go, unless she was going to the Nord Highlands. Alright.
Come on, spit it out. Where'd you hide cargo? I know you did it.
I'm sorry. I didn't, mean it. Wait, whose cargo? Is that Pattery? Oh, well, I'm glad we found her, but I can't believe she actually ended up here. Looks like my theory was right on the mark. Well, anyway. Hey, Pattery, could you please stop causing problems for strangers?
Machias? The hell are you doing here, huh? It's not like I actually care, but it's nice to see your stupid face.
I suppose. She's actually a bit odd. Oh well. I'm glad to see that you're well too. But seriously, what were you thinking, trying to pick a fight with the army? We heard all about what happened. No good can come from worrying people so much, you know?
What? Look who's talking.
Pardon?
You've got no idea how worried Ost was when we heard you were wanted by the army. For all we freaking knew, you were dead in a gutter somewhere. And then Uncle Carl ended up getting arrested on top of it all. Why do you think we started picking fights in the first place? We were scared. We were pissed off. We were... Well, whatever. It was better for us to do it than letting some amateurs try their luck.
So that's, what really happened. I'm not surprised that people in your neighborhood would be worried about you. I'm sure Fiona must be really worried about me too. Sorry, I had no idea that was the case. I'm sorry for worrying you all so much.
You should be saying that to everyone back home, not me. Anyway, that idiot Cargo said he was going to meet me here ages ago, but he still hasn't shown up. So you're going to help me look for him.
Oh right, I almost forgot.
So she intended for them to meet here, huh? Oh well, no way to know who was in the wrong now. Wait, you guys know something? You better not have him tied up somewhere, because if you do...
What say we bring him here before she accuses us of anything else? Why didn't we bring him with us to the first place? They flew the Courageous to Legram to pick up cargo, then brought him back to Ymir. This is such a serious waste. Why didn't we bring the kid? Aww.
The hell have you been all this time? I was freaking out like crazy, you damn pipsqueak. Where the heck was I? Where the heck were you?
Just who are these people? Well, they're refugees from Heimdall. I really am sorry for all the trouble she caused. I know this is a lot to ask. This is a lot of ask. But would it be possible for them to stay in Ymir until the situation improves there? Well, sure. They're not how I pictured people from Heimdall to be, but sure.
Wow, check it out. There's a really warm-looking pond over there. Watch it, loser. That's clearly a trap. Ain't no way anyone would put something that nice smack dab in the middle of a town. Wow, you're right. You're so smart, Pattery.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go have a quick word with them so they don't go causing any more trouble. Huh. Well, that was certainly an experience. Glad we got a happy ending from it all. Got a bunny watch. Okay, that was a nice little return for me. But this is actually going to be where it's going to have to cut off for this session. So next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2, we'll be continuing our journey through the east of the Empire to try and find more of Class 7 and resolve any problems we find. Let's be honest, we're going to find problems. So until then, I will see you guys then.